Oh, baby, there ain't gonna be no apologies, baby, because I meant what I said. Ain't no sense of me retracting it. I ain't the type of bitch that's gonna say something and then turn around and act like I didn't mean it. I meant everything I said, bitch. I meant it.
What's up, mind speakers? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it happens to be your first time here. If you click this video, you know what we're getting into. We're getting into 5 things I'm not here for. Just a little backstory. Things I'm not here for basically means things I hate, like shit I can't stand. Narratives I would like to be excluded from in its entirety. And this challenge was a challenge that went around, I think in like 2012, and it was done by some of our favorite social media icons like Kid Fury and Chrissy Chula and many others. And so I was watching some of those videos and I was dying laughing. So I was like, why don't I just make one and bring back an old challenge that used to make me laugh for hours and hours on end. So without further ado, let's get into this bullshit. Let's go. I'm not here for a former fat 600-pound ass bitch that somehow has found her way to lose weight and now all of a sudden spends most of her days on social media talking shit about fat people. Like you don't know what it's like to be fat. Here's the thing, congratulations, you lost mad weight. Woo, let's throw a party, da-da-da, celebrate your new body. But you don't have to spend your days talking down on other people, because when you were 600 pounds, bitch, you were not eating quinoa. You was out here for the Debbie cakes and the high fructose corn syrup like everybody else. So like, don't all of a sudden post pictures of you and your romaine talking down on people who love the bodega snacks. And not for nothing, but if you worked out and you earned that body, like blood, sweat, and tears earned that body, and you just happy and you want to post pictures of your green juice and you really trying to live right, that's you know what I'm saying? But it's other people who is just lucky that their credit got approved so that way they could get the Brazilian butt lift, or so that way they could get the fat transfer, or so they could get lipo, whatever the fuck. Like, you didn't even really earn that body, you just spent money to get it. So don't be going out of your way to talk down on fat people like you don't know what it is. You just got lap band 3 months ago and you lucky it took. Let's see you in 3 years. You might be fat again, so like, watch your mouth. I'm not here for black people that purposely miss the point about social issues like Black Lives Matter and take a knee and shit like that, that purposefully miss the point just so that way they can maintain their white relationships. And it's something that I see on Facebook all the time that drives me crazy, because I'm just like, why do you want these people's approval if they dead don't like you? Like, if they're not supporting your right to life, do you not realize, you dunce, that they don't like you? They're just using you as a way to A, not feel racist, and B, you're just a black friend in the back of their pocket. If you really have real friends of a different race, they can say, yo, listen, either I disagree with this section of it, but I understand and support your right to life. It's that simple. But you're talking down on your own people to get white emoji clap hands as a response. Like, what does that even make you feel? Like, you're a fucking overseer. For those of y'all who weren't paying attention during the slavery chapter in history class, the overseer was the slave that was cooler with the master, basically, that would let the master know exactly what was going on in conversations in the slave quarters, and that would basically snitch on them for like more perks or like an extra piece of scrap meat. But guess what, you are? A fucking slave. Like, you're still a slave, you're still not a human, you're still 3/5, my nigga. What is wrong with you? I'm not here for people who get awkward when it comes to splitting the check. Here's the thing, right? When you're out with a group of friends and shit and y'all want to go to TGI Fridays, Cheesecake Factory, whatever, it's not like any y'all niggas is going to Nobu, let's keep it real. We're not even blowing big money. Like, we're going out, we're sharing an app, we're getting a soda and a meal, and we're done. So we're not spending that much money. Especially at like, what is the entree at TGI? Like $13? Like, you're not flexing a rack. So when we all go out, right? And then it's that one person that decides they're gonna start ordering fucking Jack and Cokes and pina coladas and shit. Then it's like, alright, so when the check comes, don't act like, oh, who had the pina colada? Bitch, you! I had a Sprite. Like, don't even get it twisted. I'm always down whenever we go out. I'm like, whatever, like, if I got an entree, you got an entree, and you didn't order like lobster and shrimp, and we both got a soda and split an appetizer, I'm like, yo, just here, take the card, we'll split it 50-50, because it doesn't matter to me. Like, you're paying for the experience, and if you have money to eat out, you should at least have $25 to spend on the experience anyway, so what's the big deal? But it's always when the check comes and then they didn't split it that everyone's like looking at the check and the energy gets mad weird. Like, bitch, you came to eat, so you came to pay. Just, what the fuck? Tell the waitress to either split it, or you say, oh, I had this, and that. Like, you weren't being shy when you ordered the Jack and Cokes. You're being shy now that you had 3 of them bitches and they were $8 a piece. I don't give a shit, because I'm not paying for your liquor, I'm not paying for your buzz. I had here the burger and the fries and the mozzarella sticks, and I'm prepared to give up that plus a little bit more for that experience and the tip. But what I will not be paying is for your goddamn surf and turf. If you decided you wanted lobster and filet mignon with Parmesan shrimp and mashed potatoes, bitch, if you want to live like that, then you better make sure that your Discover card can live like that. Other than that, that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm not here for Stan Twitter making up accomplishments, and this is some new shit that I've been seeing on Twitter that's starting to piss me off because, you know, now in the social media era, everybody who's an artist wants to celebrate something, right? But you gotta make sure it's something to celebrate because you don't want to water down your actual accomplishments. And a lot of artists and stans are starting to do stuff like that. Like they'll be like, Camila Cabello is the first third Cuban, third white, third squirrel female artist to have a song in the top 99 on the Billboard Hot 100. Like, what? No, that's not the way accomplishments work. You gotta make sure it's actually some shit. I saw a tweet even today, and hold your horses, Barbs, because this ain't even from a Nicki Minaj stan account, but it was a tweet that was like, Nicki Minaj makes history, becoming the first ever female rapper to cover XXL's magazine for its 20th anniversary. First of all, XXL only has one 20th anniversary, and it's now. Second of all, they had 20 covers, and she was the only woman, but what does that have to, like, why are you trying to make up a stat? Even June's Diary was on Instagram celebrating 20,000 SoundCloud plays. You're a whole signed group. You're signed to the same label as Fifth Harmony. Y'all should be way further in the game than 20,000 SoundCloud plays. What the fuck are y'all celebrating for? If y'all don't start hustling for real accomplishments and not trying to make those shits up using basically like social media riddles, y'all are just saying shit like the troll underneath the bridge so that way you can say, oh, you're the first female rapper with a peg leg to ever have a song on the Billboard bubbling under 400. Like, what? And last, but certainly least, I'm not here for fence hoppers. Let me explain, right? Boom. Let's say I'm friends with somebody and I don't like Jamel, and you also don't like Jamel. And the reason I know you don't like Jamel is because you talk mad shit about Jamel. I have a PhD in shit talk. Of course I'm gonna shit talk about Jamel, but I'm also prepared to say all the shit I'm saying about Jamel to Jamel, because Jamel's not gonna beat my ass. There's this general consensus that neither one of us like Jamel. But then I check on my Snapchat and you're out on vacation with Jamel, or you're out getting drinks with Jamel. Do you see now how I have a problem with that? Because you see, Jamel, granted, not for nothing, he could talk shit about me all he wants because I also talk shit about him. But what he's not gonna do is talk shit about me to you. If you really fuck with me the long way, you don't let that shit fly. But I have to assume that because you want to be fake friends with him, that you're also fake friends with me. And I don't fuck with that. Keep it a full stack. Like, I already told you guys my petty rule. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people who don't fuck with me. If the line is clear in the sand, like Nicki Minaj said, pick a side, pick a side. Ain't no jumping across the fence. Oh, I'm over here now. Oh, I'm over there. Oh, I'm over... Nah, fuck that. Because granted, you know, if me and Jamel really have beef, I'll probably end up beating his ass anyway, and that is what it is. But like, the ass whooping I give to Jamel will be nothing like when I get a chance to beat your ass for betraying me. You're gonna get your ass beat 10 times more than Jamel got his ass beat. So please, like, just don't be that type of person. I actually have more respect for Jamel for staying on that side of the fence than I ever do for you playing both sides of it. Like, don't fuck with me like that. I don't play about my loyalty. I keep my lines clear. Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. Those are 5 things I'm not here for. Hopefully you're not a part of any of this shit, but if you are a part of any of this shit, if you do any of this shit, fucking stop. Usually at the end of these videos, you're supposed to tag somebody else and make somebody else do it, but like, I ain't really cool with many YouTubers, man. So like, if you're watching this and you want to do this video, just say you got it from me, or like, don't. Like, I don't give a shit. Just whatever. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce. I want to say shout out to Stephen Curry for deciding to not go to the White House, and Donald Trump gonna tweet, oh, this is an honor. Since Stephen Curry is hesitating to come to the White House, you're not invited. That's like Taylor Swift sending out a tweet, 20 Days of June is not invited to my album release party. Oh, I wasn't going.